and easy steps are how we roll. Grab your pencil, let's get started. You would think that after last video doing questions 1 to 5, we would do questions 6 to 10. Well, we're not doing that today because I've already done a separate video for questions 6 and 10. So we're going straight to 11 to 15. Let's get started. Remember, there is no change. I will give you 3 seconds, pause the video, solve the problem, start the video, and then we go through the problem. Question 11. 3 consecutive 1-digit positive integers, a square, a cube, and a prime. Not necessarily in that order. What is the product of the 3 integers? So we need a square, a cube, and a prime. There are only 2 1-digit cube numbers, 1 and 8. And since the numbers are consecutive, we can either have 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, and then 7, 8, 9. 8, 9, 10 cannot be included because 10 is 2-digit. Now, 1, 2, 3. 1 is a square and a cube. 2 is prime. 3 is prime. It doesn't match our criteria. 6, 8. 6. None of them are square. So this can't be the option. And 7, 8, 9 though. 7 is a prime, 8 is a cube, and 9 is a square. So 7, 8, 9 are our options. But we're not just doing that. We also need to multiply them all together. 7 times 8 times 9 is 504. Which means that my answer is E. I'm not going to repeat it because that would be annoying. So you guys know what to do. 3 seconds starting now. Question 12. 2 identical squares, PQRS and TUVW, overlap to form the 21 cm by 12 cm rectangle, PQVW shown. What is the area in centimeters squared of the shaded rectangle TURS? Note, I can't actually draw on the diagram, so what we'll do is I will write outside of the diagram, but you guys have to make sure that you are paying very close attention because I can't just draw what I'm saying. So, we know that the height of the rectangle is 12 centimeters. So SW is, now you have to pay really close attention, PW, which is 21 centimeters as you can see, minus PS, which we know is one side of a square, which is, as we know, 12 centimeters. So that would go down and become 21 minus 12, which is 9. So the TS is TW, which is 12, minus SW, which we know is 9, is 3. So that the shaded rectangle is TS, which is we now know is 3, times 12, which is 36. So the area is 36 centimeters squared. I hope that was understandable, even though I can't actually draw on the diagram. But I hope you found that Okay. I'm not even going to say it. 1, 2, 3. Question 13. In a sequence of rectangles, the first has height 10 centimeters and width 13 centimeters. Each of the following rectangles is 2 centimeters higher and 1 centimeter wider than the previous rectangle. How many rectangles in the sequence are also squares? Okay, so in this we'll have to just make a sequence sort of thing, because the difference between the height and the width in the first rectangle is 3, and then it becomes 2, and then it becomes 1, and then it becomes nothing. That nothing on the fourth pattern is a square. But then in the fourth pattern we have a square of 16 by 16. We have a square of 16 by 16. Then, when the height increases by 2, that becomes 17 and 18. So, if we continue on like this, it will never ever be the same again, which means that it's only going to be a square one time. It's almost over. Okay, you know the drill. 1, 2, 3. Question 14. Which of these is equivalent to 3 cubed plus 4 cubed plus 5 cubed? We know 3 cubed is 27, 4 cubed is 64, and 5 cubed is 125. If you add them all up, you get 216. If we look at our options, we can see that 6 to the power of 3 is 6 times 6 times 6, which is 216. 1, 2, 3. Jill has had a baby girl. Weighing the baby at the clinic was not as much as a problem as when Jill was small, but the only available scales measured in imperial units. Baby weighed 8 pounds 13 ounces. Given that there are 16 ounces in a pound and 1 ounce is equal to 28.35 grams, what is the approximate weight in kilograms of Jill's baby? Did you know that Jill is actually a recurring person in JMC? You'll probably see her when you do your paper. Okay, we need to take this step by step because we're converting imperial units into metric units. So, we need to see how many ounces she weighs. So, the baby in ounces weighs 8 pounds times 16 to get ounces, plus 13 because she weighs 13 ounces, which is 128. 128 plus 13, which is 141. That's how many ounces the baby weighs. But we need to do 141 times 28.35. We want an approximate answer, so it's okay if we round it. We can round it to 140 times 30, which is 4,200 grams, which is 4.2 kgs. Now we have to think, is it B, 4 kgs or C, 5 kgs? Well, since we rounded 141 down but 28.35 up, we can assume that 4.2 kg is more than her actual weight. So the baby would weigh B, 4 kilograms. Thank you for enduring this compilation. It's a compilation. I'm not sure whether that's the actual word, but okay. I think this might be the longest video. I don't know. We skipped questions 6 to 10 because, well, we've already done questions 6 and 10. So we'll do those ones separately. But that's why we're doing 11 to 15 first. Other than that, this was a completely normal video, and I hope you will have a good day.